So I think this TikTok ban is bigger than everybody's talking about. And when I say that it's bigger than everybody's talking about, it is now creating truth, if you will. And the reason why I say it's creating truth is because both of our governments, when I say both of our governments, and I'm speaking for the people on Red Note, like, the people on Red Note, they live in communist China, right? And, for our perspective of being Americans, we've always like pictured these communist Americans like living in like, just a terrible place, like this oppressive regime, if you will. And I feel like Red Note is totally like one blowing that like facade, because we always over here we thought like it was those people don't have rights, they live like completely structured lives by the government. But from seeing what we see on Red Note, people aren't doing that. People are living regular lives. And it's crazy because I'm pretty sure that the Chinese government has said something about the US and how we're living, but we're showing, them by joining this app, how it is over here. And we're letting them know even the fact that we are we're like standing up to the government as far as taking our rights. We're showing China that we're doing that. And I feel like the whole thing with the world is that the people who are in power of all of these like superpowers, they don't want the people to talk. Like, I feel like that was really what the TikTok ban was about censoring the news and censoring about communication. And like basically the government wants the lie to be on us. Like basically they want us to be in miscommunication, and they want us to be in misinformation about each other. And I feel like what TikTok does is TikTok like destroys that dissolves that, like, because like they can tell us one thing, but we can get on TikTok and see a person like live at the scene or live at whatever incident that we're looking at, and we get a more unfiltered version of it because those people are actually there. It's not biased. And I feel like this TikTok ban is really bigger than what they want to like say it is, because I don't think that they actually thought it would be as big as it is now, because we're saying something, and it's to the point where we are like undermining the government, because the government told us a lot. They literally said that, hey, like, we are like doing this for your protection, and us as the people were like, that's a damn lie, but since you want to tell a lie, we'll make it the truth. And we joined Red Note. And that's I think that we are showing the government, and not just us, but I feel like even the people in China now are seeing that you can, stand for what you want to stand for. And yeah, your government is going to oppress you, or it's going to do something to like try to fight that resistance back. But as long as you have the numbers and you continue to fight, I feel like victory technically will be on your side, because it just is. And I don't know. I feel like this TikTok thing was way bigger, and I feel like it's going to get bigger because it's showing the government that you don't have all the power. Especially when the people can communicate. When the people start to get in their head that, look, we are the ants, but at the same time, the ants will always outnumber the grasshoppers. And when we realize that, that's when we are the most dangerous, because that's when we realize that all we have to do is communicate, and we can get on the same page, and we can really make change. So that's just my TED talk for today, because I truly, truly am loving what I'm seeing. And when I'm saying I'm loving what I'm seeing, I'm not saying I love seeing them ban, or try to like, put a muzzle on the people. I don't like to see that. But what I do like to see is the people banding together and literally, like showing the government that, hey, we are the people and we created the government. The government works for us. And if you don't want to work for us, we will find a way to get over the oppression, and we will establish something that works for us. And that's just the fight. So